Okay. Don't know why I had an error. Anyway, nonetheless, welcome to stream. We are here today is doing some story quests. Let me have a recap before actually going live. I was playing and doing and building Novelette. Doing his Kamehameha, doing all that wonderful. I'm also practicing on using and editing designs on Novelette, not Novelette, Overlay. Exploring different software as well, so I can use it since I am a console player.
Yep, there's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base? Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it. Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy.
I don't even get to know what this copy is. Or even the story.
Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good. No! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
That would be us.
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble.
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Phew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Alright then, what business do you have?
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Novelette wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Ah, Novelette wants to see us.
Novelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Novelette in person.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Ah, don't worry, it's fine.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
And saying that, he's right here. Meet us in person. Damn it. What quest did it needed? The Magician's Secret. Alright then. I guess we'll wait on Monsieur Novelette. Explain situation to Lynette and Jemima. Alright. Let's go.
Ah, you're back. You were so quick. I've only just finished my third dessert.
Third dessert, damn.
Your third? Lynette, come on, we've talked about this. Everything in moderation. You're not gonna have any room left for dinner now.
It's fine. I'll shift to exercise mode and jog off the excess sugar.
Lynette, you definitely talk as if you're a robot.
That's
As if
besides
that's
the
fine.
point. Well, it's done now. But try to eat a more balanced diet in the future.
Point taken.
Did everything go okay?
Of course! Lorenzo was no match for us. The guards are taking him into custody as we speak.
Gosh, that's amazing. I'm sorry, I still didn't know if I could trust you, but now it seems I can. I had my suspicions about Lorenzo, but
It's okay, we understand. He did threaten you. Paimon would find it hard to trust strangers in your position too. But you don't need to be scared anymore. Everything's gonna be okay.
Sorry. Sorry. My emotions are all over the place right now. I've been waiting for this day to come for so long.
How long exactly?
I always wanted to report Lorenzo. He took all of Caesar's property, which I found suspicious. But I had people watching me all the time, so I couldn't risk looking into it. I was so afraid. I was scared he'd do something terrible to me, and then no one would be left to visit Caesar's grave. So I never had the courage to speak out. Thank you all. Truly. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you all for clearing Caesar's name. I never would have guessed that Lorenzo was the real Phantom Weasel. He never showed any signs that there were problems between him and Caesar in public. From the outside, it looked like they got along great. To think that lowlife's been living life to the fullest all this time, while Caesar's name was getting dragged through the mud. It's a travesty.
Well, and he's arrested. That's good enough for me.
At least his soul can finally rest in peace now, thanks to your efforts.
And that's the good thing.
If only I'd realized before it was too late.
We can't control what happens in life.
Don't blame yourself, Gemma. This isn't your fault.
Yeah, you still have the rest of your life to live. Caesar wouldn't want to see you spending it feeling guilty.
That's right.
Cheer up, Gemma. My brother's doing a magic show at the Opera House tomorrow evening. Would you like to come along? It might raise your spirits. This show will be a special one. We're holding it in Caesar's honor.
In Caesar's honor? Really? Thank you. I'll be there.
Great. We'll see you tomorrow evening. Traveler, Paimon, don't be late.
Oh, don't worry. I am fashionably on time.
Don't worry, we'll be there. No way are we gonna miss out on a free magic show. Wait, Paimon feels like we're forgetting something. Oh yeah, Caesar's diary! We never found out if the two kids Caesar taught magic to were Linny and Lynette or not. Linny changed the topic back in the workshop, so we didn't get a chance to bring it up. Oh well. Guess we'll just have to ask Linny tomorrow evening.
Well, that's one way to figure out. I'm gonna mark that. And I don't have a bow character. Placing your Shogun with Fischl. That's one of my closest.
In the name of the prince.
Oh, gotta be quick. There you go. I promise I'll build you later.
What is the situation? Momentary distraction. Illusion shattered!
Settle down.
Yes. Perish through the joy of Kamehameha. Oh, even the pen elemental reaction works great. I don't think I need a bonus through Barbara C2. I need to go 18, 28. I'll go right there. Oh, I have to wait for tomorrow. Damn it. Yeah, because that's next evening. That would be definitely... Try again. Now it should work. There we go. The truest thing. Ah yes, let's go to the Opera House. To the Opera House. Starring Traveler Paimon and Monsieur Noblette, Monsieur Zhongli, and Zhengling and Rain Shogun. I don't know. Alright, Lenny and Lynette, I'm here. There's nothing here, why? Oh no, cause no, there you guys are. Where's Lenny?
Paimon's excited to see another of Linny's magic shows! Wait. Lynette, shouldn't you be on stage by now?
Not this time. My brother's going solo today. So, I'll be watching with you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah, maybe he doesn't want to risk
Everybody's
losing his
ready
sister.
Because the show is about to begin. The great magician Linny has prepared a spectacular show for us all tonight, concluding with an all-new grand finale that no audience has ever seen before.
Wow! A new trick!
Settle down, Paimon.
Thank you all so much for coming. Now, prepare to join me on a journey through the mystical and miraculous.
Exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yes, it's just... It reminds me of him.
No wonder. Caesar was a famous magician too. So, how did you two first meet, Gemma?
Well, I was out on the street once, and I saw him performing for little children.
That's cute.
Children love magic, because they're willing to believe in things that can't be rationally explained. Caesar had this amazing way of bringing them into a dreamlike world. And somehow, I felt drawn to him too. So, I went up and asked him to do a trick for me.
Aw, that sounds so romantic. What trick did he do?
It was with a flower. He took it in his hand, snapped his fingers, and it magically appeared on my head. I was so happy that day. No one had ever given me a flower before that.
Oh, that's so cute! Actually, now that you mention it, Lenny's done that one before.
Is that right? Then I suppose he's a romantic at heart, just like Caesar. So, let's treasure the time we have with him. After all, you never know when the people dearest to you might be gone.
That's right. It's all
Right
over
on
now.
that.
Paimon doesn't really know how to comfort you, but at the very least, no one's gonna be intimidating you from now on. You can breathe easy at last, right?
Neither do I know how to comfort you.
Right. Yes, you can breathe easy now, Phantom Weasel.
See? Even Lynette says... Wait, what? The Phantom Weasel? Lorenzo escaped? Where is he?
What do you mean, Phantom Weasel?
As Lenny once said, a performer's job is to commit fully to their role and put on a flawless performance for their audience. But once the bag of tricks is empty and the curtain falls, it's time to end the show. The spotlight is no place for someone with no more cards up their sleeve. It's been 10 years, Gemma. Aren't you tired of the grieving widow act? I think it's time to put an end to it.
What are you talking
Jeez, that's
about?
cold.
Paimon doesn't like this riddle.
I don't think that's a riddle, Paimon.
Traveler, Paimon doesn't like where this is going. Come on, say something!
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all enjoying the performance so far. There will now be a brief intermission, after which Linny will perform the most electrifying act of tonight's show, the one we've all been waiting for. The final performance will take place outside of the Opera House, so please make your way outside in a calm and orderly fashion.
The Phantom Weasel never did like public places, did they? Don't worry, this place will be quiet soon. Let's talk somewhere else for now.
What are you on to, Lynette? About the truth, eh? That's something intrigues my interest. Alright, speak up. Demand you.
Dear me,
Bandage
this
tab.
is awkward, isn't it? And unfortunately, I'm all out of gadgets, so I'm afraid I can't do any tricks to liven up the mood.
Ah, Lenny,
This
just
is
in
a big
time.
mistake for a magician to make, but thankfully, I do have a backup plan. Now, who wants to hear a story?
Lenny? Don't we have more important things to address right now? Lynette accused Gemma of being the real Phantom Weasel a moment ago.
All in good time. Magicians are good at guessing what people are thinking. I know the questions you want to ask. And as it happens, the story I'm about to tell might answer a few of them.
Really? Well then, let's hear it! Paimon's dying with curiosity here!
I am too.
Let's go back to the very beginning. A decade ago, when the Phantom Weasel was terrorizing the court of Fontaine. She never missed a target, never left a trace, and no treasure was safe from her thieving hands. But as her infamy grew, so did the readiness of the police, and her opportunities to act became ever fewer. Every day, she ran the risk of being exposed for who she was. Of course, she could not simply take this lying down, and before long, she found her ticket to freedom. She would create a scapegoat, a false weasel to close the chapter on her behalf.
Oh, what a nice trick you pulled. Maybe arrest an innocent man.
After weighing her options, she set her sights on a renowned magician, Caesar. After all, magic and theft shared enough similarities for people to buy the story when the truth came out.
So then what?
Being the master deceiver she was, The weasel easily earned Caesar's trust. Now, all that remained was to frame him for her countless crimes. But as she was considering how to make her move, she noticed Caesar's aggrieved pupil, and a new thought entered her mind. Maybe I don't need to get my hands dirty after all. At her encouragement, Lorenzo tampered with Caesar's magic box, causing him to fall to his death. Afterwards, Lorenzo seized his master's property, and the weasel set about tarnishing Caesar's reputation. Two co-conspirators committed the perfect crime.
Son of a bitch. Played me like a goddamn fiddle.
I've gotta hand it to you. You're both exceptional storytellers. It's enough to make even me wonder whether there was really another mastermind behind all this, pulling the strings. But I just have one question. You seem to think that I am the villain in this tale. What's brought this on, Linny? Is it something that Lorenzo said?
Don't worry, Lorenzo said nothing at all. But I never believed that he was the weasel, and in fact, my investigation only made me more certain of that. He was too forthcoming with his confession, as if there was something else he was trying to hide.
How disappointing. So you'd sooner trust Lorenzo than me? Even without a shred of evidence?
A magician is an expert at playing the audience to get the result they want. And I have no doubt that you, Gemma, are equally talented in this regard. With a little help from Lorenzo, you put on a very convincing performance. The lovesick fiancé, whose devotion to her betrothed is unshakable, even under threats of violence. Caesar was maligned and hated by all for 10 years, but you? Everyone sympathized with your plight. Who would suspect for 1 second that the lovely young lady always seen weeping in front of Caesar's grave was actually the mastermind behind his demise? No, not that poor lady. Perish the thought.
Wait, so you mean the whole intimidation thing was just a hoax? Gemma and Lorenzo were both in on it? But why would Lorenzo agree to that? And why didn't he sell her out even at the end instead of admitting to being the weasel himself?
Yes, why indeed? Maybe Gemma herself could enlighten us on that question.
Well, Linny, if you're so confident in your version of events, then I think the answer should be obvious, having killed Caesar with his own hands. Lorenzo was plagued by overwhelming guilt. Revealing the Phantom Weasel's true identity would serve no purpose. But if the weasel remained free, then she could take care of Lorenzo's loved ones.
An excellent answer, though sadly a little dull.
Is that right? Well, don't let me bore you. If you'd care to change the topic to something more interesting, I'd be much obliged.
Damn you.
As a matter of fact, there's one thing I'd really like to understand. Why would the real weasel have targeted things that only have value to other people? Could you shed any light on that?
Of course. After all, we're just telling stories here, aren't we? If I had to guess, I would say that the real weasel must have had a terrible childhood. Left to fend for herself after her parents died young. Betrayed, scorned, beaten. She'd scrounge waste paper from garbage bins to draw on, using twigs and dirt for lack of ink and pen. She'd sew ugly ragdolls from whatever scrap material she could get her hands on. This was her only source of happiness in life. But it was all she needed, and she was content. Until the world decided that even this was too good for her. Once again, she was betrayed. And this time, everything was taken from her. She felt like life was a miry pit that dragged her further down the more she struggled to escape. At that tender age, she should have been happy. Instead, she stood in the shadows and watched with envy as all good things in the world passed her by. This was a fate too cruel for anyone to bear. Her pain became a breeding ground for dark thoughts. Thoughts which festered and grew into a twisted solution to her troubles. I detest the happiness of others, in all its forms alike. I will rob them of everything they hold to be good and true. And it will fill the void in my soul.
That's some pretty heavy stuff.
And cruel at the same time.
Now it all makes sense.
Does this story satisfy you, Linny?
Yes, it is quite to my tastes. Thank you for helping to clear up my confusion.
Huh. That's right. What drove you to write that letter, Gemma? What were you trying to achieve there? Because without that, none of this would have ever come to light.
She didn't write the letter.
After 10 long years, I'd hoped that the Phantom Weasel would be consigned to the history books by now. But it seems like someone still wasn't ready to let her finally be at peace. Linny. Or should I call you the Phantom Copycat now? You were the one who posted that letter outside the Opera House. But why?
Very sharp, Phantom Weasel. Still as shrewd as ever. Well, no need for me to be coy about it. Our goal was to clear Caesar's name. The most straightforward way to change the public's impression of Caesar was to force the Weasel to show themselves.
Well played.
That's it? You had no other agenda?
Of course we did. We made it quite clear in the letter, I believe. I shall take from you that which you hold most dear, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
10 years ago? You mean Caesar's death? Wait. Oh, I get it. You were those two obnoxious kids. It's been so long, and you're all grown up now. He taught you magic back then, didn't he? For what, 10 days or something? And you went to all this trouble. Why? Because you feel like you still owe him something?
We remember all our debts, however great or small. 10 years ago, Caesar's reputation was torn to shreds, and his legacy was thrown out. 10 years on, and no one cares what the truth is anymore. But we did not forget, and so we came to find you.
Damn.
And? What exactly did you take from me? I'm still standing, as you can see. Lorenzo has admitted to everything. I'm free.
I don't think you should have that smile.
Free? Do you really think so? Caesar once told me that even though the world is filled with lies and falsehoods, we must find our own truth. I think that applies to you too. Truth can take many forms. Prized possessions with nostalgic value, fervent hopes and dreams, and irreplaceable people. Life took many things from you, and those wounds never healed. When they ached unbearably in the dead of night, stealing became your way of numbing the pain.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that for the last 10 years, you've been living a rather uneventful life. Perhaps that's because you found something other than a life of crime to fill the hole? Back to Lorenzo for a second. He murdered his own master, played along with your act, and took pains to make sure any suspicion would be directed towards him. But what did he have to gain from all that? He knew who you were and the things you'd done, and despite that, he was willing to give everything up for your sake. He's the reason that you haven't felt the compulsion to steal in all these years. You're more than just accomplices in murder. You're the only real friends each other has. So I think you know, deep down, that he is the only truth you have in your life. But that truth is gone now. And I guarantee you, you'll never see it again.
Congratulations on your freedom, Gemma.
Your freedom will cost you dearly. From now on, you'll be all alone in a world full of lies and falsehoods. I do hope you'll be able to bear it. You've still got a long life ahead of you after all.
Gather round, one and all. The time has now come for the amazing Linny to perform his final act in tonight's show. I'm sure you're all wondering what he has planned for the grand finale. Well, wonder no more, for the answer is a death-defying high-altitude escape.
A high-altitude escape?
I'm sure you all remember the magician Caesar. This was the very trick that led to his fatal fall, after which he was dubbed the Phantom Weasel. So we have now learned that Caesar was wrongly accused, and that the real Weasel has now confessed to their crimes.
Guess that's my cue to leave. Whew. I've been practicing this one for ages now, but I'm still a little nervous. Traveler, Paimon, I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. There may be a lot of people watching tonight, but you alone are my true witnesses.
Yes.
Lenny, wait. You two hid a lot from Caesar. He went to his grave without ever knowing your secrets. So what about now? Are you an open book? Or are you still the same as ever? You don't have to tell lies to end up isolated and alone. One day, you'll end up exactly where I am today. Maybe then you'll finally understand.
You're wrong. I'm nothing like you.
So, what are we, doing now?
Like Lenny said, when you're ready, let's head outside and watch the show.
But what about Gemma?
She'll figure out what's best for her soon enough. Oh, and if you'd like to see Lenny after the show, you know where he'll be. The usual haunt.
All right. Well, let's go and watch Lenny's finale then. This trick's a pretty dangerous one, but he should be able to pull it off, right?
Well, hopefully Lenny does. I was going in the right direction for a brief moment. Hey, there's Charlotte back there. In that crowd. Alright, Lenny. Let's see what you got for us.
Magic should be mysterious, surprising, and defy logic. Magic is hard work. Every single movement has to be practiced thousands of times.
It's alright. We're used to that.
We're sorry. You've taught us so much, but we can't tell you the whole truth.
It's okay. Do you still remember what I told you? This world is full of lies and falsehoods. I only hope that one day, you can find your own truth.
What about you? Have you found your truth?
Magic is my truth. I want to perform a magic trick so great that people will always think of me when they talk about it. For a magician, what greater honor could there be?
Look! Behold! Lenny is sealed inside the box. Will he manage to escape? 10 years ago, Caesar attempted this very trick, and it was at this precise moment that...
Watch out!
Mysterious. Surprising. And logic-defying. Isn't that right? This honor belongs to you, Caesar.
you see that? 1 minute he was falling, and the next, he turned into flowers.
How could he possibly have done that?
How mysterious. I didn't blink once. He just vanished, right in front of my eyes.
What a heart-stopping magic show. This was really worth the trip. Caesar's name has finally been cleared, and Fontaine's new star magician Linny has fulfilled a wish on his behalf. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better grand finale. It will make a great headline for the Steambird tomorrow, even if I do say so myself.
Looks like everyone really loved Linny's grand finale. Paimon doesn't see Linny anywhere. Where'd he go?
Right.
Oh, Lynette said he'd be waiting for us at the usual hunt. But, oh, you mean the one where Caesar's buried? Yeah, that's probably it. This whole magic show kinda seemed like Linny's way of saying goodbye to Caesar. So it makes sense that that's where he'd be afterward. Alright, let's go look for him there.
That was adorable too. The little flashpoint and then the current events. That was beautiful. That'll take me underground. I like that. That was a nice tribute to the person that helped raise them. There's Lenny.
Lenny! There you are. Are you alright? Paimon was scared to death when the chain broke. Paimon was sure something had gone horribly wrong.
Magic is a performance art. A magician has to get creative to keep the audience on tenterhooks. That's our job. So I tweaked Caesar's original setup a little to keep it fresh. I was honestly a little nervous during the live performance. The thought of falling, suddenly feeling weightless, seeing the sky and the ground spinning and spinning. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder what Caesar thought in those final moments. Did he regret taking Gemma and Lorenzo on? Or did he believe that it was his own slip-up right until the end?
You know, Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something ever since we were in Caesar's workshop. You learned magic from Caesar once, didn't you? When was that?
After I joined the House of the Hearth. To be honest, Lynette and I had an agenda when we approached him. I told you about my past before, remember? As a young boy, I survived by secretly learning magic from street performers. I'd watch their tricks and try to figure out how they were done. But I quickly realized that observation alone could only get me so far. What I saw was the polished final performance, but the rigorous training they put in behind the scenes remained invisible to me. I needed to learn how to improve my sleight of hand, hone my misdirection skills, and make niftier props. We were gifted enough that we'd made some progress by ourselves, but without proper guidance from a professional magician, we quickly plateaued.
So that's why you sought Caesar out?
Yes. We figured there was no harm in asking, but it took us by surprise that he was so willing to teach us. In all, we only spent 10 short days together, but he was very good to us. By contrast, we hid so many things from him. For instance, when he asked why I wanted to learn magic, I answered, "It's my passion." But in truth, there was already a lot more to the story by then. After being taken in by an aristocrat for our magic talent, then betrayed soon after, this was no longer about me doing what I loved. What amazed me was how the lie escaped my lips even as I was hesitating over whether to tell him the truth. Trust is a beautiful thing. Sadly, I'd forgotten how to trust by then.
Lenny...
Still worried about the way I feel? You really are a gentle soul, aren't you? But don't worry, I'm used to it now. From the mansions of the elite to the House of the Hearth, lies and selfishness have followed me and Lynette everywhere we go. After Caesar went on tour, we became busy with our missions. The next we heard of him was that he'd fallen to his death, and was now declared to be the Phantom Weasel. That night, I remembered his smile. But as I lay there, I didn't know what to say to him. To keep secrets is to put up walls. The longer you keep them up, the less you let people in. Then, one day, you look around and realize your life is like an empty auditorium after a show, full of seats once occupied by all the people who left. But I guess that's the price we have to pay. You only realize how much someone really meant to you when you lose them completely. That's why I was so confident this would hurt Gemma. Because I felt it for myself.
Yeah, cheer up, Lenny. We've had to say our fair share of goodbyes during our journey, too. But whatever happens, Paimon always believes in what tomorrow brings. Delicious food, fun toys, and the Traveler by my side. Paimon just needs to focus on things like this, and all the unhappy stuff goes right out the window. You know, Traveler, doesn't that kind of make you Paimon's truth?
Exactly. It's the same for me and Lynette. We are the truest thing each other has in the world, and nothing can replace that. Life has taken plenty from us, like it did from Gemma. But at least it left us with each other. That's what gave us the strength to get through the darkest days. That's why the darkness never consumed me, and why it never will. Maybe we live in the shadows too, but we remember every precious ray of light that shines through. Alright, time to lighten this conversation up a little. What did you think of the show tonight? Were you happy with it?
It was amazing! Paimon just wishes we hadn't been so distracted with the Gemma situation. We spent most of our time in the Opera House just talking and pretty much missed the entire first half of the show. Lenny, could you do just one more trick for us?
Whoa, that's a bit of a tall order, I'm afraid. The show's just finished, so my sleeves are decidedly card-free right now.
Aw, come on! Surely you can think of something. The Lenny Paimon knows can do anything if he puts his mind to it.
Oh, alright then. I'll give it a go, but only because it's you. Watch closely. I have a flower in my hand.
You liar! There's nothing in your hand!
Huh? My goodness, you're right! But I could have sworn I brought one here with me. Okay, try this. Count down with me. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1!
Now, have another look around. Maybe the flowers appeared somewhere else.
Ah, I see.
Really? Let's see. Wow, there it is! Oh, this is a different flower from the last time, right? This one's called, a rainbow rose. But more importantly, Paimon has to know how the trick is done. Please, Lenny, pretty please!
If you're gonna practice it, then I think that would be good.
Well, if you want to learn magic, you'll have to start by addressing me as teacher.
Ugh. Fine. Please, teacher, please!
Since you asked so nicely, I'll share one little tip with you. Namely, the student of magic cannot solely rely on others being prepared to reveal their secrets. You have to observe, think, and find the answers for yourself.
Is that it?
Look at the time. We shouldn't linger here too long. Thanks again for coming to see my show. I bid you both good night. I look forward to seeing you again.
Alright, fine. See ya! Shall we head back down too? Oh, Paimon can't wait to read the Steambird tomorrow. Paimon bets Lenny and Caesar will be plastered all over it. Let's head to the Steambird's offices tomorrow morning and see what we can find out.
Will that rose still appear on Traveler? Or is it gonna be there in my inventory for now? Where did I put Traveler? Here's Traveler. Dang it, it's in my inventory. Gonna get that chest before I forget it, and then I'll do that. Quick shortcut on time, because by the time I teleport to Fontaine, I'll be right there.
There's no escape.
Boba, get them!
Rise!
I didn't do the charge. Fuck. Guess I don't need the shield.
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Yes. Dang it, I thought it'd be by the time. How close was it? Not even fucking close. There we go, just to make sure. Are you kidding me? A tea party. Where the hell am I gonna find a tea party? I bet I have to do that research. A tea party most thorny. Oh. I now completed that quest. Alright then, no wonder why I can do it. I can now do the Archon quest. I am my own type of special. Alright, Monsieur Noblet. You have a quest. I will grab your quest before I forget it. Yeah, I'm not a member here. Interesting. Alright, before I continue on that that's concerning that he's across the hall. Back to the task at hand. Is there an NPC here? Cool. Oh yeah, tell me about Monsieur. No, his schedule is also very full. He can't always be found in the office. In any case. Oh, I have to submit a letter. Alright then. What do you have about Farina? Alright then. Nice office, Noblet. Make some more kind of treasures you're hiding.
Did you want to see us about something? standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not.
Either way, I'll help regardless.
The situation is this. It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright.
Oh, is this from that Harbinger? That one that looks similar to Eula? Is this what Noblade is talking about? Ooh.
I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament.
Likely, saying that you knocked him out.
We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us.
That sounds not good.
I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
That's actually a good point.
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Someone seems very nervous on meeting this Fatui Harbinger. That means she's gonna be a threat, isn't it?
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many.
Sure.
So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Well, she's off. And you are not happy.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina?
4th of the 11th, Fatui Harbingers. Cool. She's the 4th. Well, then again, I actually should have paid attention when Fontaine came out and then Child's voice lines.
Lady Farina?
Oh! yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like
He
to
is
thank
still not
the two
happy
of you.
to see
I'm often
or
away
be
on
there.
business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand.
Ox! Oh, that's cool. Oh, neat. I did also see that meme the other day of showing world's best dad on a picture of showing like young versions of Lynette and Lenny with her.
The children of the House of the
Which is
Hearth are
cute.
often misunderstood. Perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one
And her
wishes
design
to
is actually
disrupt such
pretty
peace.
sweet.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Oh yeah, do you give a shit about him or no?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding Child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
What type of proposal?
The knave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
No. Is she afraid of her?
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
Excuse me. I had a sneeze there.
If that were the case, And why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meripede, Child recently... The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meripede.
Damn, Child has escaped.
Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance.
Did he... Oh yeah, he did use his transformation. Did that... No, it couldn't.
I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
Yes, we're friends with the law, and we're friends with the enemy. Funny, isn't it?
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss.
Right.
And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress of Meripede.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before.
Jeez,
the fortress of Meripede may
harsh.
seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles.
Oh. It has a gathering place for that? I think that would be the first place we should look.
All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yes, Sir Nublet.
No matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meripede's entrance on Erenius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Well, yeah, it's a... Well, then again, I don't know what holds inside these prisons of Fontaine.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it. Come on, Traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole
Of course it has to be my treat. And plus, Paimon, we have to do this mission first.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Alright, we shall see you then. I feel professional. I want to walk outside. I don't want to teleport outside. I feel like there's something. An NPC there. Who will let me talk to? What about this side? Alright then. That's fine. Disobey me in this regard. Let's go to that cafe, Paimon. Conveniently, it's just lower. I can just easily glide and plunge attack towards it.
That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we're about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Mirapede. Maybe this is what they call fate.
And I don't think you should be saying that out loud.
Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. And as long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the Traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Mirapede. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neuvillette told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being arrested? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing.
It's okay, Charlotte.
Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Mirapede, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
So not only we're a third party, we can be a fourth party.
About that, Paimon doesn't think...
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the Warden of the Fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare. On top of that, the Fortress of Mirapede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
All right, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Of course, Paimon is bribed with food. Just hand her a nice, juicy barbecue chicken, and then she'll be all up and ready to do the thing that you need to do.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Well, that's your fault, Charlotte, on that.
Nothing to regret now, so let's get going.
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan.
Yeah, you didn't think that through, did you? Let's see if you have any recipes. Or did I buy them already? I bought them already, but missed one.
Wait.
Alrighty. Now where's this so-called area? Alright then. Do I have to go inside, or do I have to... I think I have to go inside. I'll see what I see. Looks like I have to go inside. No, I don't. Had me fooled for a brief moment there. There's an Oculus. Oh, well. That's gonna be fun to get after. Oh, there's even one under. Well, might as well grab it since I've already fallen. And climb all the way back up. Jump. You're almost there. Shit. Well, time to use stamina food. It should be right here. I don't know. I should be able to squeeze right in that little ledge. I'll be semi-grabbing that ledge. No, I won't. Dang it. Alright then, how about this ledge? Oh, thank God. Actually, now I have sights of it, might as well just go and grab it. Because now I have an idea. Glide. Glide some more. I should use a tall character. I can use Zhongli.
Solidify!
I don't think it'll make much of a difference. Probably would if I was swapped to Kazuha, but let's see how far I can go without Kazuha. Let's see how far we are. We're fairly high up. How far are we on the way down? Oh yeah, I'd definitely likely die from this height. I should probably eat something that'll lower my climbing stamina consumption. I'll probably made it up there a little faster. I should climb like around here. How close are we? Oh, there you are. There you go, we're on ground. Nice. I think he died. I didn't think I would trigger it.
Alright, Nervalek, we're ready. Is this where the entrance?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Erinius. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Ooh, so you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebie.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley. He's a very...
Oh, it's Wriothesley. That's how you say his name.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is
and
the
I actually kind of like Wriothesley.
Even though you are going
due
there,
to his
the
charge
Duke
attack.
rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede. But that... All right. That's about all the time that we have to talk privately.
To me, it looks like a Shoryuken.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the fortress of Meripede.
Alright, Monsieur Nervalet. Oops. To the stars of the shining depths. I don't think I need to do that. Because I want to continue this quest. And where's the so-called guard? I'm literally going there out of my will.
Are we already underwater?
And he did die, I knew it.
Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well.
I will put new food source. Not as long as I was thinking it was gonna be. Any more secrets? Okay, that one's the right direction. Alright, it didn't even matter. Do you go under the water? Okay, it doesn't look like I can go in the water. You don't need to direct me over there. It's literally over here. Don't want to trigger it. Sweet. Now where's this Noculus? I still triggered it. Are you kidding me?
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
Kinda agree.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep. I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above. Okay, let me see. You are the travel...
That would be us!
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with... eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence... 45 days?
Huh? Wait!
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And
Much more,
how
actually.
fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself. Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mug shots with my camera.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
And you're the only one who ate the cake. I got no chance of the cake. Are those guys also criminals, or those guys are also staff? Which is which?
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for...
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
Man, people down here definitely do not like their work environment, do they? I should also collect the necklaces before I leave this place. When I'm done with the quest. Because I bet I'll practically forget.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here?
Giving us silent treatment, damn you.
Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Right back.
Seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
I have returned.
What are you looking for? Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
How much info
So all
on
you
that?
care about is Mora. Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
I didn't leave you.
Got an achievement. What type of achievement?
That's $4 worth of anime stickers.
Okay, that one's from the Black Butler.
You got other fucking stuff. You got those fucking bars.
Another one from Black Butler. Don't recognize this one.
I just thought it was cool because it's pink and it's a chick.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, I just said give me some anime stickers and she said 25 cents! And oh fuck, I start counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't recognize that one. Don't recognize him. Oh, this one has a scythe. I actually like this one.
Where's my cell phone?
Don't recognize this one. Don't recognize that one. Don't recognize this one.
How to go check? I probably did.
Don't recognize that one. I think that one's from that one I'm getting interest to. That one looks like it's from Death Note. And I like that one. But I don't know what that one's from. Alright, sorry about that. This is definitely gonna get edited after. Wait, can I? Oh, I can always enter back. Could I go back and before going to that rift? Could I go? Okay, I literally said I was streaming, and then they still continued with their yelling. Dang it! Door won't open. Maybe I need a boat? No. Oh well. Well. Any more secrets? Maybe a chest? Before going in the elevator? Can I enter this water? No, I cannot. Alright then, down we go. Could I glitch out? Damn it. What about the pillar? Or spawn outside, that's fine too.
So, you're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Well,
Our lives weren't that bad.
hello, Midnight. Welcome. Doing good. Playing the Fontaine story quest, building Major Noblet, and I'm now doing these quests. How about you?
So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meribed?
Apparently so, Paimon.
It looks like there are other new arrivals too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts. Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get by. If
And we have an investigation from Major Noblet.
Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this!
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but... You wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so. Wait, why are you suddenly trying to talk to us now?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so... You just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so... Good luck.
That's gonna be interesting.
What
Alright,
was
later.
that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here?
Are those gonna escort me in a special cage?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard.
Honor
I heard
guard?
that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette. I had the Guardmex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
He's the
The
Duke.
seafloor
Of
isn't
course,
as cut
Paimon.
off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meripede had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
My
you would.
profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is
Must
the
be a fan.
He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance?
I'll be nice.
Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting, I believe that fate will reward all those who take every aspect of their work in life seriously. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit coupons to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave me such praise. If you need anything in the future, anything, please, come find me anytime. No credit coupons necessary.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time
Yeah.
here. Deacon,
Must be a
if you
fan of
would-
the guy. Why not be nice?
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
Alright.
He's going to
Alright,
personally give
Mr.
us a
Wolfsy.
tour?
I'm ready to show. I'm ready
No
to
wonder
see
Charlotte's so
what you have in
interested
store.
him. He's one of those mysterious types. All right.
Alright, unlocked another waypoint. I don't even know where there's another waypoint. That's a lot of stuff that could be. So my quest thing is there. So there's a waypoint up there. And where are the other two items there? Where are the other two icons then? Oh, well then, 3. His office. Just the fortress. And then meals, okay. Alright, sounds fair. Could I get the waypoints even before doing the quest? Looks like I can. Will it go up? That's the real question. It would. Oh, it's going down. Doesn't look like anything to suit my curiosity, but it would be nice to look around. Okay, it doesn't look like anything out of nothing out of the ordinary. Definitely looks pretty sweet though. I wonder what room this purpose. Oh, person I can actually chat. I think I was worked up in Swan. Alright. Telesport. What? Is this like a is this like serve as a fighting room? That's all. Could be. That's all I think. Alright then. So that's not the right way to go up. I could just in theory climb up, because it doesn't look like it'll restrain me. Hey, here's a guy from Sumeru. Neat. Oh, they had fucking arrows. No wonder. A guard, 2 NPCs, those are likely prisoners. Don't know what their role is. I can access the food before even triggering the event. Sweet. Any recipes? Do I get this as a recipe? Obtain a meal and fortune slip. Is this like a random thing? That's pretty cool. Just when you think it can't get any worse, you must be alert for things that get always worse. I want to try again. I want to see if it's different. Just to be sure. Oh, has to be. I have to come back daily. Damn it. Yeah, what do you... Wait, what currency I needed? You definitely had recipes for sale. I want them. I know I own 12. I don't know the thing, damn it. What's the currency? One way or another, I'll find out what this currency is. You will not stop me.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Right.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult to handle?
Considering them how
Maybe
they
you'll be
are,
able to
I'll
carve out a
likely
name and a place for yourselves in this
up a
underwater
fight.
world. But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very important place, the Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim 1 welfare meal each day.
Welfare meal? You mean
I already cost it.
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
But that's not how it was.
I already claimed it.
Back in the day, it cost your reward coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say
those are
using
the credit coupons
is a
he was
form of
mentioning.
trade.
Oh, okay.
But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. That would only make things more difficult for me. So, Rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meropide.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all. Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right? We should still try to verify the truth with our own eyes.
Let's continue this way.
Mother talking to the cats. Is this the only elevator that'll go up then? Oh, that's just to enter the office. So then, how would I work to get this? Oh,
this
is this
place
what's
is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, Traveler? Interested?
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Alright then. Oh, this one was the up elevator. Damn it. Alright, waypoint obtained. Anything else I can do up here? Looks like I can contain that other waypoint over there. What's this area? Low room, no secret. Any secret chests? No board with sparkles. Oh, okay. Books. That's it. Nothing special. Alright then. Not what I was hoping for. You know what? Since we're in a place, we should be the actual people that belong here. Quote unquote. The main two, and then we'll just put these two just even though they have nothing to do with it. Just the first two. Actually, no. Traveler is too of a low level.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, Beto, do I have set weapon on you? Not the right weapon. So where do I go now? Alright then. Since it doesn't look like I'll find anything out of the ordinary. There's Bo. Who's that? I only got a brief nick.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait. What time is it again?
What time indeed?
Someone's nervous.
Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Not to be so nervous.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Sorry. Forgive my manners.
Not like the man's gonna fire
These are
you.
the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone?
What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place? And you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
Alright. Is that Lenny? Why is Lenny doing here?
Oh, you really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll have to work tomorrow.
Why is Lenny doing here? I'm now more curious.
No time to lose.
Room. Just the desk. I wish. How clever and sneaky.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
It kind of looks like the previous room I've seen. Who's that? I wanted to see if I could sneak past. Another person with a vision, eh? Who are you? Oh, you must be Wolfsley's little friend I see in the trailer.
What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Siegewing.
Siegewing.
Then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Siegewing here is the Fortress of Meripede's head nurse.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, So the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well, this is our first time here. Paimon's not sure what to ask.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
Yeah, considering the one I got, I actually was quite happy with the way it looked. Ooh, I even have enough to raise up the level. Oh, it's dessert, trademark dessert. But my main question is, did I learn that? Because if I can learn a free recipe like off the bat like that, that would be
No
great.
time to lose.
I guess we're gonna also clean up the shop's recipes. What's also bugging me that this one waypoint around here, it's on this level. It's a lower level.
What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations? Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the... Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
Oh, so it's random.
It has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh, you mean the meals are random? Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria. Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure! Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health? He seems healthy no matter how you look at him. But he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigewinne.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropide independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained. Monsieur Neuvillette's character is unimpeachable.
I didn't mean to skip that, but I wanted to see what that read.
Discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Neuvillet. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal. After this, you two will just be inmates here.
Right.
You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
Temporary.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
Are you finished eating? Then I recommend that you return to the dormitories and rest. Perhaps you were hoping to ask for some special privileges? Sorry, you'll have to use credit coupons like everyone else. It's not as comfy here as you might imagine.
I was kind of speculating on that, but okay, good to know. To the elevator.
No time to lose.
Since our mission's also based on finding and checking on child's condition, we'll see what it has in store for us. I like to also say that through the quest I have his vision, just to also see the vision on his waist. It's quite a little funny for me.
No time to lose.
Saying that we have technically two of his visions. Hello, Fielding. Why is your name like
Traveler
that?
and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
Thanks for telling me what to do.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now. By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Neuvillette. We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Neuvillette. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Paimon overthinking things? Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny." Yeah,
that's his
you're
message.
right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, "The Duke looks scary, so we gave up." And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right? So, we at least need to try. But Paimon has... You mean... Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too! Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Linny as just another inmate. We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around... Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too!
Yeah, that actually makes sense, considering that... So there's a fourth party, just not the way in charge.
Oh, it's a card! Paimon didn't notice it earlier.
And it's Lenny's card, too.
It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must have left it here. He's in prison and still doing his little tricks, huh?
Or he could be our bunkmate.
It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important. If you say so, we can ask him what's going on tomorrow. Let's get some rest now. Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then Paimon woke up. Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal. Maybe.
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the productions.
Sorry! We're going right away!
Yes. Now, the production zone, eh?
No time to lose.
It's down there. No, I have to keep going down.
No time to lose.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think this was a different elevator that I intentionally missed.
Tidal wave.
We'll see what we see in such a zone. I'm also surprised they haven't compensated the weapons. Like encouraging a fight just to happen.
No time to lose.
There's alright, let's pick up that waypoint.
No time to lose.
Alright. This little area kind of reminds me of being inside the robots in Sumeru. Alright, Mr. Fielding, or whoever you are. Oh, Granville.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Merope doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got that?
Got it.
Great.
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist. Here, take this. Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons.
Alright then, is this how this is gonna work? Alright then, let's see. Back process.
Once the widget is hot enough to blow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the... So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem.
Oh, okay, I get it now. Yeah, it makes sense then. I know, okay. This would be simple than I expected.
This one is tolerable. Though, since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
Wouldn't be surprised if it's less than 5.
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right? Oh, that foreman. He's so scary that Paimon couldn't even speak.
You mean I?
Even though Paimon's starving and wants to head straight to the coupon cafeteria, we still need to meet Lenny first, right? He probably just finished up his work, too. He should...
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Time to go.
Let's continue.
No time to lose.
Alright, since I have both Hydro and the HP bonus.
Mr. Magician? Where are
Yeah, I'm
you?
gonna activate. What's it? Your luck isn't here, but elsewhere. Try your luck nearby. And for some other side of the letters. Alright.
I wonder what the rest of the Harbingers are up to. Plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale, no doubt.
Oh, there's one right there. Consider a gift from fate.
He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
Alright then. Some interest. Damn it.
All right, now
Credit
we're talking.
coupons. Well, how many? 30.
Yep.
I don't even know how much of those credit coupons I have. Wouldn't be here, would they? No, they'd be under quests. Technically, it would be 430, but in this case, it feels like more than just. It feels like it's just 30. Anything else here?
Where could he be?
Another activation thing here.
This place is pretty dead.
Nothing.
By which I mean, there's nothing to kill.
Hey, over here.
Shit. Wasn't expecting that, Lenny.
Oh, you scared Paimon! How did you appear out of nowhere like that?
Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
You little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
I want to know why you're here, Lenny.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
All three of the siblings are here.
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Paimon remembers seeing him in the Court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
I kinda want to say a
Lenny to
flashback to see how
magic
that
himself
works.
into prison.
Then what is Farfetch doing here then?
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Told you so! See? Paimon guessed right.
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret. Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since. We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here. Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's Gnosis.
Oh, I forgot. There after that.
Important.
Hold on.
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related to that secret.
So it's all about the Gnosis again.
And not surprised too.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervulette send you here?
Bingo! The Knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere. Almost like a bargaining chip.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion. Why don't we team up? Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meropide. It would be more efficient for us to work together. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
Right.
See, I told you.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the Fortress of Meripede has a forbidden zone.
A forbidden zone,
Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the forbidden zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone?
Alright.
Could that be where Child disappeared to?
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Anyway, I hope you find our information useful at least. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you again in the future.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's starving after all that work today. We can talk more about the investigation later. Let's go get some grub!
Ah yes, you worked, Paimon.
No time to lose.
Before we go up, is there anything else I can do here? Different floor. And anything hidden in the scenes? No. Oh. Nope, nothing out of the ordinary. That shouldn't be too much of a surprise. Alright then. And the elevator in here either. It'd be funny if the skeleton actually carries. Would this elevator kill you? Or would it glitch me through the floor? Actually, Kazuha, his burst ain't ready. Surprise, surprise, it did not kill. Alright, back on solid above ground.
Time to go. Time to go.
Technically it's underground, but still.
Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, who knows how long it'll be until we're lucky enough to get that super tasty meal again. Forget about it then. We'll just deal with the regular food for the time being. Let's just get out of here as soon as possible. But life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the foreman being kind of mean and the work being pretty tiring.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish who said that. Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the first place. I like your attitude. I can, let you in on a little something.
That sounded sus.
Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble for yourself. Am I right? But what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The rules for being a prisoner. The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Huh? Hidden rules? What do you mean?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one, you might encounter something even worse than death.
Really? Oh, now you're really scared.
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Oh, you mean that if there really
Disappearing,
are
eh?
hidden rules, then Child's disappearance might have something to do with that? In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules? We definitely want to avoid breaking them.
Come on, mate. This is valuable information. The difference between life and death. Do you really think you can just ask and I would tell you?
Paimon understands, but we don't have many credit coupons yet.
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved enough. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even telling you anything before you've gotten a handle on your new lives? Come and find me once you've been here longer. I'm usually around the rag and bone shop. Just call me V-Doc. Bye-bye now.
Alright then.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake? Yeah. It might be a good place to start it up, but like he said, we don't have any coupons and we're still not familiar with this place. Oh, there's nothing we can do about it now. Ah, we were so busy talking we almost forgot to eat. Even if it's not the best, it's probably better while it's warm. Come on, dig in before it gets cold.
No. Alright then, that's interesting. And then of course, my question is it 30 or 430? It's 30. Alright then.
Time to go. Time to go. No time to lose.
His disappearance is when I'm controlling him. Ah.
Rest and rebuild.
Alright then. Let's continue. But hidden rules, eh? That definitely has an point of interest. Oh, I just had to read.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever we want all afternoon. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue working through the afternoon to earn more credit coupons. Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here. Paimon's so tired. And we'll need to wake up and go to work in the morning. Without any credit coupons, it's not like we can really do anything else. Nighty-night, Traveler. Paimon hopes we can keep making progress on our investigation tomorrow.
Right. Am I a tentacly child now?
Are you awake, traveler? What's wrong? You seem to have something on your mind. Is that even possible?
Yeah, apparently the dream.
Child's vision! So you had it with you. Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours. And our investigation has its first major breakthrough! Good thing you brought the vision with. So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went? Huh. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. Let's do our best to earn more credit coupons.
Paimon seems ready for work.
What's the plan for today? Let's go! It's time to start working. If that guard Fielding catches us skulking about, he's sure to give us an earful.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasted. Good, here you go. Remember to give me the widget once you've finished
Alright. I know how it works now and it seems quite easier. One. Two. There we go.
Paimon's beat. But after so many shifts, it seems we're...
Hey there, fellow shift mates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought I'd come over and say hi.
Rowan.
Oh, hey there! We've seen you before. Your assigned workspace is really close, isn't it?
That's right. The name's Rowan. This past few days, I couldn't help but notice the new faces working nearby. I guess we were destined to meet. I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman, Grainville, always calls me Chief.
15 years, almost 15 years, damn.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me. I know the work here in the production zone better than the back of my hand.
Alright, Chief, we'll be sure to come to you first.
Did you just ask about the rules? Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from? Alright. Seeing as I'm the one who came over here, you're already calling me Chief. I guess I can tell you a little. Truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourselves in danger.
Danger, eh?
Huh? Wait, there's even a rule about that? What would have happened if you never told us about this?
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. But once you do break one, bad things happen. If you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Huh? Like what?
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you, now would I?
Oh.
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days like that before?
There's actually a legend about this rule. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job, and most other workers couldn't hold a candle to him. One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then during lunch on the 3rd day, he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him, but they said, never heard of the guy.
What the? How could that happen?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never saw for myself what he looked like.
Wait, are you thinking that it was... Huh?
Oh? You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be curious about. Let me tell you, you're better off forgetting about it and looking after yourself. Now I kind of regret ever telling you.
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try?
Interesting. Is that what happened to child?
What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks disgusting! Oh, Paimon misses your cooking now.
I now got
What would you like to do this afternoon?
Kind of working on production jump, but I'm just to be safe. I'm gonna investigate. Walk around, look for clues. Alright then. 3 fucking directions. I'll work on the shift. Apply commands. Work on Grand's bell. Alright then. What information do you have me, sir?
Oh, hello. You two are the ones who were with His Grace.
Lot of evidence. Interesting. Nothing.
No need to be so nervous.
Sorry. I couldn't help but think of His Grace once I saw you, and well, it's hard to say. Maybe I am. He's got a very overwhelming presence. It makes me feel like I'm just some insignificant little bug.
Wait, seriously?
Oh, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess of things. It's like a reflex. I just instantly start to tense up the moment I see a smart and capable person like His Grace. What? Please, don't say anything like that out loud. How could you possibly think something like that?
You seem certainly nervous.
One with nature.
Oh, he counts as one of the people in my objective. Okay. There's 1 up and 1 down. Alright then. There's the down or 1, Lenny. There's the up 1, Lenny.
Time to go.
Possibility. Whether it is, we must grease it. Too bad I couldn't just fall here. Would have been make things a little faster. So who do I have person chat here? Not here, but oh, you're the dude from earlier.
Hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon. No need to tease me, okay? I won't trip on the same step twice. Listen, I feel ashamed about last time. Thank you for praising me in front of His Grace. Here are the extra credit coupons he gave me. I'd like you to have them.
Huh?
Oh, thanks.
No, we couldn't take them. They're your reward after all.
But when I was welcoming you, I didn't do anything but give you the stink eye. Come on, I insist. These coupons are nothing compared to getting the attention of His Grace. I won't take no for an answer.
Alright then, thanks. And make some more in the bank. Bank it. Could I just use the waypoint, or would that be too far? Let's see how that waypoint would work. Didn't help me at all. Fantastic.
Time to go.
I basically just have to walk around. Bunker Productions. I need to go up.
Time to go.
There's another thing on the floor here. Ow. Anything on this elevator I can use? Probably I wasted my time going up this elevator for nothing. Could I actually talk to him and maybe get another way to work? Alright then. Console for the lift. Coming down. There you are. Alright then, where do I go? I want to try guessing, but the dust trails will show me the way.
Time to go.
This is gonna be a very, very eventful quest. Which is more or less just me going up and down elevators. Could I talk to you? For more work? More or less just...
Follow the wind. No time to lose.
No. Why do I have to come back here then? No, it's coming out here. I'll do that. I gotta look for a person, that's for sure. Oh, this bunker must be Lynette's and Corzone's bunk. Nope, don't have to talk to you then. Could be someone around there then. Somebody in the circle. You guys? No, you guys don't. Oh. Oh, Lynette, not Lenny.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be busy trying to earn reward coupons all the time, but it seems like you haven't neglected your investigation work after all.
Paimon likes having more coupons, but no one wants to work all the time. Have you also been investigating the area, Lynette?
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me. My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone. But no... Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
Huh? Credit coupons? Why are you giving us these?
I've been here longer than you. Coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply. What is in short supply are interesting people to talk with.
Aw, that's so nice of you, Lynette. We'll be sure to make good use of these coupons then.
Alright, so basically all 3 conversations I had just gave me coupons. Well, is this back to our dome now? It is, alright.
Oh, you want to stop investigating it? Okay, you should...
Let's see then.
we woke up so early.
Don't care about sleep, Paimon. We got a shift to do. We're on a job.
The dawn of a new day. Paimon feels like we're getting used to life as convicts. What do you have planned for us?
I guess we should get to work then.
But Paimon really hopes the form...
Since it's our only option. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna work again if that gives me the option again. Cause maybe
Look who
gives
decided
me
to show up.
assistance.
Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a wasting. Oh? What's with suddenly wanting to work so hard? You need coupons that bad?
Sure. Let's just say we really...
Alright then. I bet there's a sus thought in that.
Let's keep it up. Ooh, Paimon's had it. That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Is it time to eat yet?
Well, 3 little cutscene traditions of the loop. Just a different emotion.
Oh, Paimon's exhausted. It's just work, and more work. Paimon's little body can't handle this much longer. Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working non-stop for Oh, Paimon feels a shiver going down her spine. What's going to happen? But it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon cafeteria safely. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all? Well, there's no use to just guessing all day. Paimon's stomach has been grumbling the whole time. Let's just eat already. Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Maybe we'll get the super lucky meal. Wait, what? What in the world is this? Is this stuff meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre. What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about? No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean, just don't say it. Hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? He must have made the food, right? So let's just ask him about the food and be done with it. Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go report the numbers for today's free meal, so you'd better make it quick.
It's about the meat in our meals. Look, does it seem normal to you?
The meat? Oh, that. Looks perfectly fine to me. Totally normal. You better hurry up and shout out.
Suspicious.
How could this be fun? Hey, don't leave! You barely even looked at it! Hey! What should we do now? Woolsey wouldn't even give us the time. Yeah, looks like we have no other choice. Paimon was positively famished a minute ago, but now she's lost her appetite.
Alright, Mark David.
What would you like to do this afternoon? Yeah, Paimon felt like some of the people here were a little strange the moment she saw them.
He's in back there again. Now, question is... Damn it. I didn't even get the read, so minus 30 out of that. I just had strip 0. Alright then. Up and down again. Fan-goddamn-tastic. Alright then.
No time to lose.
This is gonna be a real kicker. Well, let's do bottom to top. Or vice versa, I guess.
No time to lose.
I don't believe there's another higher floor. So it must be close. Oh, hey, Rowan.
Huh? Rowan?
Oh, I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major, I think I just pulled something. Little mishaps like this are unavoidable at work, you know?
Huh. Paimon wouldn't have thought someone as experienced as the Chief would still get hurt on the job.
I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing. Where's Siegeweed when you need her anyway? The one time I need to make a quick trip to the infirmary.
Oh, you mean she wasn't in the infirmary?
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch. And nobody knows where Siegewing gets off to.
Huh. That's actually really strange. Siegewing's always super dedicated to her work. Where else would she possibly go?
Forget it. I can take care of a small sprain like this on my own anyway. No need to trouble her.
Real suspicious. Actually, is that another person? Doesn't look like it. But it wants me to go here. Maybe there's another person. Gotta be someone else. Never mind.
Hey, look! There's something here! That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. Are they a fan of Siegweed? He must have dropped this. Let Paimon read it real quick. The Melusine perceive the world very differently from humans. There are significant deviations. As a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty is also very different from that of humans. This must be taken into consideration when giving gifts. Ooh, this all sounds pretty serious. He sure did his homework. And as for the notebook, let's take it.
Interesting.
No time to lose. No time to lose.
Who do we have to talk to down here then?
Who's next?
Alright. So who do we have to interrogate here? Oh, how convenient.
Siegewing? Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary? What are you doing in the production zone?
Hello, Traveler. Paimon. Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after in the infirmary. I thought I'd come here and enjoy the sight of everyone hard at work.
Enjoy? What's there to enjoy here?
It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting and adorable. I like to watch your expressions while you work.
Are you talking about pets or people?
Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melazines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. I can tell which workers are exhausted.
Wait, Melazines can see that? Huh. That does sound useful for being a nurse.
Yes, running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy and free from exhaustion and pain in the first place. Take care of your body, make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work, and don't push yourself too hard.
We'll definitely take care of ourselves. Thanks for the reminder.
Nice. It seems like it. I'm likely have to go back to my dormitory.
Time to go.
Or room. Alright.
Time to go.
Artifact piece. Probably equip that on Journey. Where's... Here we go, the earrings. Alright, now getting closer. Yeah, I think after this quest. Everything will be good. Able what? Don't know what that did.
Time to go.
And don't want to find out either. Stuck in purgatory. Not the greatest feeling. Yep, just go back to there where...
Time to go.
Where we sleep.
Time to go.
Oh, you want to stop investigating and go?
Yeah.
Okay, you should So after working a few days straight, we got some strange meat in our lunch. Has our investigation turned up anything useful recently? Really? And it looks like that part of the investigation is hidden. Well, we'll keep searching for more clues tomorrow.
Am I gonna get another flashback to child?
Hmm.
Nope.
Maybe we can make some progress in our investigation today. What do you planned for us.
No, yeah, because that's where Child was last seen in the flashback.
After working here so, but doing the same thing all the time can get... Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax.
I want to go to that arena. That's where I want to go. I'm going to that arena.
Whoa! Isn't this the super lucky meal? Looks like hard work really does get rewarded. Paimon's gonna take her time and savor every bite. What would you like to do this afternoon? Sure! If we're not going to work, then let's kill some time at the pancreation.
I want to go there, and that's not a... yeah, you don't have work.
Time to go.
I'm curious what that place was mentioned before. I'll see. Alright, so this is where we saw from Child's flashback of where it is. Oh, hey, I didn't notice you.
Oh, you must be the Traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating. I don't make the rules, mind you, but I was given very specific instructions. Even convicts value their lives, don't they? I hope you can understand.
Not here to fight.
We have a game here that'll let you show off your strength, and you'll even earn some credit coupons in the process. What do you think? Interesting?
Interesting.
And if we lose the game, will it cost us credit coupons?
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing every competitor.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
great. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can complete a few rounds in a row with no mistakes, but the second you mess up the order, you'll lose. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. So, thanks for your patronage, man.
Alright then, a little game. That sounds simple enough.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
That's an easy order. Can I use my bow instead? I missed that hit. That was way too easy. A little too easy.
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Now I get why you're prohibited from participating in any official. Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you. However, you two haven't tried betting on the outcome of a pancreation match yet, have you? Just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for whichever fighter you think will win. There's a big payout if the fighter you support comes out on...
But we don't know anything about the fighter.
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters. It won't be long before you can pick winners in your sleep.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If we have enough coupons, we could probably bet at random until we figure everything out.
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it? It's not like you can't do that, but I'd advise you to give it some more thought first.
Huh?
Yeah, can't get too
We
carried
shouldn't
away.
get too carried away.
What?
Never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong.
Alright, then.
Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, I think you've got the potential to be one of my greatest customers. I think I can let you in a bid. Besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer like you.
I bet you won't.
Is it that?
Okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy both boxers' tickets and support them both, something bad will happen the next morning.
So the rule is that we and what do you mean?
How would I know? Not like, but I've heard a story. According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and power. None of his opponents even stood a chance against him.
That spells.
However,
child.
in the final match, the organizers told him to take off his mask. He refused and never showed up to the fight. And after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died, or that he was taken care of. In his eyes, supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor the competition itself.
So you mean it's like a curse?
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his identity.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was... Huh?
You're not serious. Look, here I was just trying to be not.
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon.
We did the first rule.
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons. If you have enough, then go ahead and give it a...
You technically gave me credit coupons for winning the match of your little game. So I don't doubt that it won't work. And since apparently supporting a boxer is 1,500 credits each, that's understandable why it would be.
Oh,
3,000.
doesn't want to get up.
3,000 points. Oh, actually not bad. More than enough. Matthew, not funny.
It's funny too, because I can hear myself.
After working here, but doing the same thing all
It's
the
not funny. I don't do this to you.
It's good.
Well, it's not my intent.
Oh, just a regular meal set. What would you like to do this afternoon? Knowing Child, he must have been there.
Yes, of course he would be at that ring. And considering what the dude that gave us the info said, that a masked person.
Are you two here to buy tickets?
Who are the boxers in the...
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus...
Are those their nicknames?
Since you're new around here. Anyway, for this match, Huh? I could tell you're new to this, but maybe you don't quite
Oh, no need.
Alright then, if you're absolutely sure.
Yeah,
Disappear by next morning, eh?
Aw, looks like we won't get a chance to...
We're still alive. Oh.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon. Package here for you. The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself. I'm not a delivery man, you know.
Thanks, Building.
A package? For us? Did you buy something, Traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look? All right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this pack... Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just call Paimon after you opened it.
There's some point.
Paimon's still here! Don't open it!
Stop being scaredy cat.
Huh?
Red looks like a red wine or red juice.
It's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong. Almost like... Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say. Ugh! No way! Get that stuff away from Paimon! Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle until we figured out what's going on. Just trust Paimon on this one, okay?
Beautiful.
What do you have planned for us? Though it feels nice to slack off a little, less work means less coupons. Let's...
Yeah, Paimon. Tell your wits. We're here to investigate on a job. Not to actually eventually work, even though I do want to do so just to get those recipes. Alright, soldier, you look like a kind soldier to talk to. Promoter.
If there's no way to send it all out, then maybe I'll never get a chance to leave.
Who are you? We've never seen you before, and you don't look like a fellow convict.
I'm not! Of course I'm not. Please, don't mistake me for a criminal. I'm a good, law-abiding citizen.
Then what are you doing here? You sure seem anxious about something.
I'm a promoter for Fontico, and I'm usually responsible for promoting our drink products. I thought I could complete my task here quickly and return to headquarters, but I've been here way longer than I anticipated.
Oh, a promoter from Fontico? So what kind of problem did you...
I'm so upset. It's all because of that Duke. After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright that my project was worthless. However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, I still tried to patiently explain the details. However, to my surprise, he just cut me off while I was speaking. Let me take a moment and recall his exact words.
I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. The former is because you are from the overworld. That's understandable, and I don't blame you for that. But as for the latter, only someone monumentally stupid, so breathtakingly stupid that they were completely ignorant of the value of credit coupons, despite living in the underworld, would ever possibly consider buying your drink. Let's just forget it.
That looks like a lead on the blood looks for liquid. On this, looks interesting.
Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come up with another solution with the condition that it doesn't cause any trouble for him. Can you believe that guy?
Well, he is the head honcho here. Not much you can do about that. We met him too and could tell that he's the kind of guy that's hard to pin down.
Fine. I know I should just let it go. I'm on his turf after all. His house, his rules.
Yeah, he seems unhappy with Woosley. Alright, who's the other person we have to talk to on this quote-unquote day of this predicament?
Time to go.
Back to arena it seems. Oh, same dude too.
Hey, I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both fighters, didn't ya? Well, did anything happen?
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package, but we still haven't made any sense of the contents.
So it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like that, did ya? Are you both still okay? Wait, are you sure that it's still you controlling your bodies right now?
Yes.
Paimon's not sure. What do you think, Traveler? Is Paimon... Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, you two don't seem to have changed at all. But I wouldn't let your guard down just yet. Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it. You'd actually throw away coupons like that just to satisfy your curiosity?
even if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like we could hope to earn any coupon. When it comes to things like this, it's always the organizer who makes the real profits.
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business, and we really don't make much from selling tickets. We make so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fanta.
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fanta sponsoring the events? Paimon thought all of this was thanks to the Duke's support.
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to... anyway, you try...
Interesting. I'm likely gonna have to play that game again.
Oh, it's you.
Can't play the game. Damn it.
Hey, what are these papers scattered all over the ground? Are they registration forms or something? Maybe not. Every page has the Fontaco symbol. Okay. Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow, and some researchers on the project have voiced concerns. We have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or packaging. We will adjust the direction of future development according to feedback. We have decided to only conduct closed, small-scale trials for the time being. Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. The company is just trying to develop some new products besides Fanta. Let's put these papers back where we found them and make it look like nobody went through them.
Sneaky.
Time to go.
It's just a rinse and repeat on duty, isn't it?
Time to go.
Do I have to wait after the quest's done to make my own tickets? Because that's what it seems. Also, could I order a thing, or is it actually a daily thing? Okay. So it has to be the next day. Alright.
Huh. We ended up here without even thinking about it. Wanna grab something to eat? Alright. But remember that we bought this time with coupons, so let's make better use of it next time.
We did find little info.
Oh.
Not sure how big it is.
Just a regular meal set. Guess Paimon shouldn't get her hopes up. What would you like to do this afternoon?
Productions
After
on the
working
side.
here so long, we're really... But doing the same thing all the time... Yeah, it's good to kick...
Not like I had much of a choice.
A mysterious box? A bottle of crimson liquid? Paimon still doesn't know what to make of it. Do you have any ideas, Traveler? Really? Then it... Well, maybe we'll have better luck.
Feels like I'm in a cycle, like a time loop.
Okay, so we've investigated 2 of the hidden rules. Paimon didn't think this prison would have so time to good use.
Well then, who we're going to talk to this time?
Hey, isn't that Vidoc over there?
Alright then, I'll have a pleasant chat with you.
Ah. Seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons. Impressive. Very impressive.
I don't like the sound of your voice.
So, now can you tell us about the hidden rules you know?
If that's what you want to know, I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
Huh? What are you—
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in without paying up.
We get it! Just tell us already!
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night. Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible there.
Terrible, you
Something
say.
even more terrible.
A group of cannibals.
Cannibals? In the Fortress of Meripede?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here.
I doubt child actually got eaten by them.
What's even scarier is that they have a special proclivity. Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress forever.
Paimon might already know what you mean by—
You two look pretty skeptical. No matter. Learning the truth, I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I never told you anything.
Right.
Traveler, can we just trust him on this one? Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. When will all the secrets end?
Nothing of the sort, Paimon.
Vidoc isn't here. But the guys who went to work in the morning are back.
Just stay.
That's new.
What are you talking about? Listen, you should keep your nose out of other people's business.
They are not ones to want to give me information.
What? What are you saying? You shouldn't go around saying stuff like that.
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us. But if they're being so obvious about acting— oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon. So you mean we still need to investigate some more? Okay.
Well, that's what we're here for. But the dermatologist, of course. Because why not? Get those out of the way, and change up the party. We'll keep Shiloh because he's the main source here. And then we'll go...
Ready for anything.
Even I'm not used to the dermatite while I'm using the little glimpse of glitter to lead me to my objectives. Always downward. It needs to go up. Let us go. And who will be our lucky guard? I guess to speak out. Our good friend Fielding.
Hello, Fielding.
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my...
We just want to ask you a simple question.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern. All you need to worry about is getting enough sleep.
Well... Right! We've heard it happens a few times every month. Paimon has sensitive ears, so it makes it hard to sleep.
Really? I see. But it's not like I'm on duty every night. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days.
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning days?
And they just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month. And it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days. You can try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for you.
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
If that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be watching you.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences. Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days he meant? Right, both are a possibility. I knew you would say that.
Man, all nighter this night, Paimon.
I'm so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect...
Yes, sir.
Huh? Traveler? Did you fall asleep already?
Oh, the vision. Interesting. Child's vision is acting up again. This intrigues me more. Okay, so he's running. Avoiding the guards. Why is he avoiding the guards? Alright. Completely hidden. Ah, so the trio are related. Alright then.
Traveler, come on, wake up!
Good to know.
Oh, it looks like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Really? So we're finally starting. Okay, well,
I guess I'm gonna play that little shifty minigame, eh? That's gonna be fun.
Shh! Careful! We'll get in trouble if the guards catch us.
Looks like I don't need so it looks like it's more or less just like a walking. I can run.
This should be the place.
Here we are. We got her in.
What? I know you. You were the ones who...
Huh. You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
What you say? Yeah, so what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality.
Hey, what's the point of all...
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories and...
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here. Huh? What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
Interesting. Accomplices of child.
Hey,
he made.
Do you know our boss? Whoa. We had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret. So, did he have you come here to find out?
Oh, so your child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So, unless he somehow told you those exact same words after... All right.
Wow, those dreams of yours
We gave him the business for a while, and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the Fortress of Maripede. But here in the Fortress, the strong will always earn. He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the Pancration Ring. You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually, we all decided...
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter the cost. He said it was because he heard that call again. And as his crew, if the boss wants something, then it's our job to get it done. So, we got to work and use the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. Wow. But has a child already escaped?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one could ever reach the surface alive. But Boss still insisted on going in. It's like he was obsessed about it. So we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was gone, and that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way, we could meet.
So you come and wait.
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already...
Is it also...
Nothing could ever defeat Boss or slow him.
Okay. Paimon was just brainstorming possibilities.
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
All right. The exact direction he went. Okay. To be expected, of course.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of... Later, we came back hoping to have a look. That it's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Do you think Child got trapped?
Not likely. We all know that...
Really? Then have him come investigate. Pronto.
It's getting late. We should...
Yeah. To the quest.
How long would the quest be?
I don't know how long. But I'll try to finish it as fast as I can.
Well, no, it's just because I want to... It says it's going to snow, so I want to put the tarp on my van. So we don't have to brush the snow off in the morning. We just take the tarp off. And then fold it.
We finally learned
I left the
some
duct
key
tape and that other
information.
tarp should be
Seems
downstairs
all
too,
of our
right?
investigative work is... When you said you knew a
Because we have to
diver,
fight
you
together.
were talking about Fremine, right?
Alright.
If we ask Glimmy, he'll definitely have Fremine help us. Ugh. Why is Child like this? What was he doing going into the pipes? Not making our jobs easier, that's for sure. Fortunately, though, it seems like it's only a matter of time now before we find out what really happened. Now that we can finally relax, I'm starting to feel super sleepy. Let's try to get some rest while we still can.
Statement of quest completion.
It's morning already? Oh, Paimon still needs more sleep. Huh? Wait, look over there! Isn't that... It's one of Linny's cards! Let Paimon see what... Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. Everyone has the day off today, which makes it the perfect time to do some investigating. It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress lately? Let's meet at our usual spot in the factory area before lunchtime. Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off. From the sound of it, Lynn.
Guess as one ended, a new begins. Even a start book here to mark us that we did do. Yeah, okay. One through Epic Games Shop if you're on PC, App Store through mobile, and PlayStation Store for this game if you're on PlayStation. It's free to play. It's called Genshin Impact. The characters I'm using...
We have work to do.
Oh, I do. I like it. Every character has a fair share of interesting and unique lore. Hell, one of the reasons I love playing this game is this man right here. One of my prideful creations of building. Not because he's double crowned, but he also matches my COD loadout every time I play Call of Duty. What I mean by that, bow for the sniper, and his water blades to be the melee. I probably can't plunge. Much better. Alright, what part of story did I introduce? Ah, 4 mates there.
Look! There are some people talking over there! Let's listen in on the conversation.
Yeah, I recommend. For the current banners, it's Venti, the god of Amino and of Mondstadt.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats.
Of this
Do any of them give half a hoot?
Hey, speak for yourself,
and Factory
mate.
Workshop
I'm no
is the current banner.
Or something?
I don't...
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant
What kind of filthy bilgewater you
their
spewing?
signature weapons
I have
as well.
family up there.
I
You
definitely
best
recommend
shut
you
your
give it a
sewer
try.
hole with talk like that.
If you, there's a friend of mine, well, I like to consider, but I'm not sure if she does consider me. But she's doing a little Genshin thing if you haven't played.
Things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me.
This is her user, and if you want to,
who wants to live in the...
And what makes you think they want to hire someone?
Whoa.
If you're freshly
Sounds
starting
like
your
they're real.
Genshin
Speaking
adventure.
of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld. That's true.
Investigate freely. Of course, I am. And I plan to. Don't solve my character's disappearance.
No time to lose.
Ah, there's a depressed guy, but
Hey, you over there? Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius
I do play that game.
TCG?
I like that.
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow invocation aficionado? All right, no pressure.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like...
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it? It's all the same in my eyes. There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately... You would have already heard everything by now. All right, then. There are two guys who are always them the bombshell. I never really found their gossip very mind-blowing. It's pretty much just the same stuff that I hear about when I'm... If you're interested, sounds like you want to hear... Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
Huh?
He was?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though? To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of respect that.
I also could...
A forbidden zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that.
It's just a rumor we've been hearing.
Sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me.
Yeah, sure. I'll do it. Can I actually fight you now in that game?
Hey.
Alright then. I guess I have to get the job done. I'll do this little section, then I'll end the stream for now and then redo it after a break. We'll continue off the quests.
No time to lose.
Speaking of
There's a
them,
group of
there
people
they
over
are.
there.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
You know Starging,
what's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
You hear that, Quisto? What nice!
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Really?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself?
Oh.
Practically everyone was talking about...
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros,
Right.
but don't worry.
So, you two really like to gossip? Whew, you should...
No. You don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, whoa, all this info's worth something, you know?
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Oh,
nice.
So you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school. But since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress.
Good.
Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he...
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks. Even better treatment in the infirmary.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary
But did you know that Jurier was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came here?
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
Fair enough.
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow, I never imagined he was that bad.
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary.
Wait a second. You don't...
Do you think it... Could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? Ah, but it's really hard to imagine.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Juria to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
I'll redo the stream. I will see you all soon. That's